day 6. This is so cool that you just keeping on in this challenge, reading the word, especially if this is the first time that you've made a concerted effort to read the Bible. The Bible tells us that if we meditate in his word day and night, we will have good success. You are setting yourself up for good success. Maybe not good success in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of God, which is just so much more valuable. Matthew chapter 6, we see Jesus continuing in what's known as the Sermon on the Mount. He's on this hillside. He has a bunch of his disciples and he's teaching them all about his kingdom. Yesterday we saw that he spoke about values, and we saw that he said being in his kingdom is not a matter of rules and regulations. It's about having a heart that is pure and walking in righteous, which means in right standing with God. And so today he identifies a number of behaviors, actions that we should be doing being in his kingdom. He says to his disciples that they shouldn't be like the Pharisees, the hypocrites, he calls them. And hypocrites were Greek actors, and they would wear different masks as they took on different roles. And so he says, don't take on different roles. Be authentic in who you are and what you're doing in these 3 actions specifically. When we do righteous works, when we give is the first one. And interesting, he doesn't say if you, he says when you. So when you give and when you pray, when you fast, 3 areas that as members of God's kingdom should be part and parcel of our life. And then he says, when we do these things, we shouldn't be doing them to be seen by men. We don't do them for human acclaim. That's what the hypocrites, the Pharisees would be doing in the synagogues. He says, do them so that God will see. And when he sees, he will reward us. And then ends off with a number of stories, a number of examples where he basically says that in his kingdom, as members of his kingdom, prioritize his kingdom. Put his kingdom first. Don't worry about the things of this world, the finances specifically. He speaks about mammon, but his kingdom. Prioritize seeking first his kingdom. And when we put his kingdom first, he will take care, the king will take care of all of the rest.